Qatar is a country in the Middle East, and this is an Arabic speaking country and also a Muslim country. There are some things they tolerate, and there are some things it's a no, they don't tolerate it. Some fans came into Qatar and they admired the culture, they admired the traditions of Qatar and their belief of Qatar. And a lot of fans are planning to come back to Qatar to relocate or to start a job or to get a job here in Qatar. But I want to let you guys know there are some things you should avoid in Qatar. If you want to be in Qatar, you want to settle down in Qatar to be peaceful, or you are planning to relocate to Qatar, you need to watch this video. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shioma and you're welcome back to another video. And on this channel I share different contents about Qatar. Please do feel free to subscribe to this channel, come join this family and give this video a thumbs up. So today we're going to be talking about some things that Qatar really frowns at. There are some things that you should not do if you're in Qatar. And if you're watching this video and there are some things I'm going to mention, if you know that you cannot do without these things, just know that Qatar is not. The first on the list is fighting. Fighting is not allowed in Qatar. If you are having any argument with someone and it's either you walk away or you call the police, you involve the police. Because if maybe you could not hold it and maybe you hit that person, even though that person is at fault, everything is going to fall back at you that why did you hit the person first. So in Qatar, it's either you walk out or you involve the police. Qatar is going to teach you to be tolerant. Even you guys can see that in the World Cup, as in there were minimal fights, minimal. And the fighting that was happening, it was not with the residents, did not fight, just a few fans. That is how Qatar can be. Qatar does not tolerate fighting. Involve the police or just simply walk out. The second thing on the list is stealing. Qatar really frowns at it. You are not allowed to steal. A lot of fans came in and they said some of them dropped their phones, they came back, they met their phones, or maybe they were even looking for them with their phones. Yeah, it is very, very possible in Qatar and the Middle East region. Once you drop your things, like people just take it to like any security just very close by. This person dropped his or her thing here, just try to check for the person. Nobody takes your thing here in Qatar because Qatar really frowns at stealing and there are laws guiding that. So if you're coming to Qatar, you should be careful about these things. Whenever you see something that is not your own, please return it back to the appropriate authorities. The next one on the list is staying with someone that you are not legally married to. It is not allowed to stay with someone that you are not legally married to, that is not your spouse. Like in some Western countries, it is allowed. You can stay with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, but here in Qatar, it is not allowed for you to stay with someone that you are not legally married to. It is against their religion and it's against the rule of the land. So when you are moving into Qatar, please be mindful of these things. You cannot stay with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You guys have to be legally married. It is not allowed because once they get you, you're definitely going to face the law. Moving on, alcohol also is not allowed in Qatar. It's not that it's not allowed in Qatar. You have to have a license for you to get for you to be able to buy alcohol, and there are specific places you can take alcohol. You cannot just be on the street and just start drinking alcohol, or maybe you are not or you are buying alcohol for business. It is not allowed in Qatar. Or you don't have a license of alcohol or buying alcohol and police found alcohol in your car. No, you have to have a license for you to get alcohol. And also there are designated restaurants, bars that sells alcohol to people. It's not as if there is no alcohol in Qatar, but you have to be guided on where and how to take alcohol. You cannot just walk in the street and just start drinking alcohol. No, it is not allowed. The next one is public display of affection. You are not allowed to do that, like kissing in the you can hold hands with your spouse, but like publicly kissing in the public, touching yourself in the public just anyhow, like the things, like I can touch you in your shoulder, no problem, but there's some kind of touch that's no, it is not allowed in Qatar. Public display of affection, kissing, romancing in public, it is not allowed in Qatar. You are not allowed to do that. Even though you guys are legally married, these things should be practiced in the house, not outside. Qatar really frowns at this, and if you guys should do it, police can easily walk up to you guys and get you guys arrested. So if you are coming from the western region, just know that these things are not allowed in Qatar, and just be fully aware of that, okay?
Listen, public display of affection is frowned upon, and that goes across the board. Across the board. Qatar is a modest country. That's all that needs to be respected.
The last one here is illegal business. Illegal business, Qatar really frowns at it. Getting things from smuggling things into the country, hard drugs, even though maybe it's not even on hard drugs, you're not going through the proper channel for you to like get those things into the country. It is not allowed in Qatar. If you are bringing anything into the country, you must follow the due process. You must go by the law of the land. So doing illegal business in Qatar really frowns at it. So I hope this few points of mine, you guys were able to see the things Qatar really frowns at. So if you are coming to Qatar, please prepare yourself to obey the rules and the regulations of the land. This is a peaceful country. Qatar is a peaceful country, and it welcome everybody from around the world. But all they're asking for is keep our law, obey our rules and regulations, and we're not going to have problems with you. And I hope you all enjoyed this short video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for clicking on this video. And if there are other topics that you want me to talk about, please put it in the comment section. I'll be willing to talk about it. All right, see you guys in the next one, but always remember to love yourself. Bye.